We're honored to be joined by Dr. Ron Gozali, Executive Vice President of Rafael, for a conversation with Dr. Seth Frantzman, the Jerusalem Post Middle East correspondent.
Well, welcome back. I'm really happy here today to have Dr. Ron Gozali, the Executive Vice President of Land and Naval Systems at Rafael Advanced Defense Systems. He's on the cutting edge of everything that Israel's doing in terms of our defense technology. And I just want to start by maybe you could give us a sense, some of your background, what you've done, what you've seen, because you've been there at the key junctures of Israel's history in terms of what Israel's doing to defend our citizens, and also technology that is going to change all of the world around us.
Well, thank you for having me, Seth. You know, Rafael is the cornerstone of the story of the State of Israel, celebrating 72 years. Formed originally as the science corps of the State of Israel, but became a very unique combination of a national lab alongside a world-class defense technology system provider. And you know, our mission is first and foremost to deliver cutting-edge solutions to the Israeli Defense Forces, but also for our customers around the globe. And Rafael is the junction between innovation, technology, system development, and solving real unmet operational needs of the IDF that are relevant to the global market.
Well, that's great. One of the things I think we are all aware of, I mean, one of the most famous products is obviously Iron Dome. And just recently in Israel, I think when they were signing this Abraham Accords in Washington, there were rockets fired at Israel, and they were intercepted by Iron Dome. And over the last 10 years, that system has revolutionized the ability of Israeli citizens to just go about their daily life and not to spend wars all the time hiding, running back and forth to bunkers and things like that. People are familiar with Iron Dome, but they're maybe not as familiar with some of the other stuff you guys are doing. So I thought maybe you could give us a sense of not only your experience with the Iron Dome defense system that everyone has heard about and how that came about, but also other systems that are really, really fascinating.
Sure. You know, I remember back in 2006 when we went down to Sderot and we saw children celebrating their birthday in huge shelters while rockets and mortars are coming to the south part of Israel. And I remember that we formed a team which not only introduced the most advanced interceptor, but also back like 15 years ago, introduced artificial intelligence as well as big data algorithms to really solve the trajectories of hundreds of rockets that are upcoming to the south part of Israel.
And what I understand is what's really fascinating about Rafael and what you're doing is it's not just the missile, it's not just the machinery, it's not just like the phone, it's what's inside it and things like artificial intelligence, big data. I think those kind of words, a lot of people hear that and they think, I don't know, is that Robocop, what is it, Terminator? I don't know what it means. Can you try to walk us through, what is artificial intelligence? What exactly is going on and how is it like the brain and all these different great concepts that we hear about?
Yes, absolutely. So what we do in Rafael, we actually imitate the human brain in a computer. So, for example, your eyes and your ears are the sensors. But what we do in the back of your brain, the occipital lobe, we really imitate by developing algorithms, the vision, the computer vision capabilities. For example, to bring 3D modeling of urban environment, to perform navigation in GPS-denied environment by only vision, and to do automatic target recognition and detection. The second part of the AI revolution that we are introducing to the market is the data fusion. You know, you get data from electro-optic sensors, from radar, from text. We do a mixture of all of this data to really pinpoint the right target. And then we introduce to the computer the next level of data science, which is really understanding, the computer understand the defense arena. And the next part is the mission planning, how we plan the mission and actually take functions that originally were performed by commanders and soldiers to the computer, so that there is a balance, an interface between the human brain and the computer. That's what we are developing towards the next generation systems at Rafael.
That's really amazing. And I think One of the things that's interesting in terms of Israel in general and the DNA, I think that your company also represents here, is a bit of like, you know, the idea that we have not only a startup nation, but what this kind of means for the Jewish people, and also what it means for the average soldier, or what it means to protect the average person. Maybe you could give us a sense kind of where that inspiration comes from and what it means for us and for the future.
Yeah, we actually introduced these solutions to help the soldier and the commander doing tasks, and we use it in an everyday world in the commercial field, like using Waze for navigation. We start to hear about autonomous driving. What we do, we introduce it in the battlefield using drones and using unmanned platforms and using net-centric warfare to really shift tasks from the commander to the computer. And we work on this interface. A second part of that revolution is net-centric warfare, where we can close the loops in between the sensors and the shooters in a very accurate, rapid, and safe manner, so that we can really hit the right target while avoiding collateral damage. And you know, I would like to share with you a bit about the human spirit of the people of Rafael behind this system development. You know, I've been lucky to work with scientists and engineers, the brightest of Israel. And they could work for multinational companies or startup companies, but they have chosen to work for Rafael, to develop these systems that really bring the cutting edge to the IDF and also propel the economy so that we can deliver systems to all around the globe.
Thank you so much for coming. Great.
Thank you so much.